Hey everyone, let's talk about your week 6 journal article about the toxic and hazardous materials in your home. This is always an eye-opening assignment because most of the things that you use in your daily life, not many people realize that they can be really hazardous to your health and toxic. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a list of all the toxic and hazardous material in your home. So you're going to go around your house and you're going to look at, any kind of products that you have like for your lawnmower, any kind of stains or varnishes, paints, paint thinner, motor oil for your car, any kind of cleaning products that are probably like things that you use to like clean the oven or clean your sinks or just general cleaning around the house. And then you can look at this list that is here. This is a nice little PDF list, which is kind of giving you the this pollution guide. So, right, like if you have an oven cleaner, right, toilet bowl cleaner, disinfectants, all of those are considered, toxic. And so you can just kind of go through this list, right? Like most people have antifreeze, brake fluid, transmission fluid, gasoline, any kind of pesticides, poisons, roach and ant killer. All of those are considered toxic. And this is, like I said, this is a pretty good PDF to use. You can also use Google and type in, hazardous waste materials. And so what you're going to do is you're either going to create a Word document or a Google Doc and upload it as a PDF, and you're going to list the things that you have in your home. Now, if you don't have any, which would be really, really shocking, because most people have at least a couple, list the alternatives that you use. So if you are like really, really into, organic cleaning and using organic products, then list those alternatives. And so then you're going to discuss, after you do your list, why you chose those toxic or hazardous products over more environmentally friendly products, if that's the case. Versus, and if you use more environmentally friendly products, like why did you, or how were you able to avoid using those? And so I went ahead and just kind of created a document, right? So I'm listing the hazardous materials in my home. And then right here, I would discuss like why I use these products versus environmentally friendly products. Okay. Most of the time it's going to be because, they're readily available and they're cheap, or, that's what gets the work done. Or maybe I don't know that there's, environmentally friendly alternatives. Or maybe a friend of mine has used them and they don't work as well. So you're just going to kind of quickly discuss that. A paragraph should be fine. And then the next part says select at least 2 of the products on your list and discuss how they are regulated in terms of use and disposal. So, right, like I may decide to choose the Roundup, right, disposed of, regulated by, right? And that's going to be a law, okay? Because like pesticides are typically, there are laws that state like how you can dispose of them, where you should dispose of them. Same thing with like paints and other materials. Like you're looking more along the lines of like pesticide laws, clean water laws, and things like that. And so then maybe the next one I choose is Raid, like roach spray, and same thing. So how do I dispose it? How is it regulated? And so finally, what is the potential environmental impact if these regulations are not followed? So, right, environmental impact of not disposing of Roundup properly would result in, right, and more than likely, because it's a pesticide, you're talking about you know, when it rains, it runs off into the local waterways, and it's going to impact, you know, fish species and other animal species. It's also going to impact, you know, the local wildlife. If it gets into the drinking water, it can cause human health issues. So you just want to kind of discuss those things, and you'll do the same thing for the other products. So here's product 1, here's product 2. So you just want to kind of lay it out in this format. I'm using Microsoft Word, but Google Docs is fine. And so let me know if you have any questions about this. This one is kind of just, this assignment is more cut and dried than the other ones. Doesn't require quite so much research like your milestone papers have been doing, but you may want to go ahead and go outside of that PDF that was provided, that SNHU provided, and do a little independent research. You're definitely going to have to research like how these things are regulated. And that will just be like a quick Google search, like regulations of Roundup or regulations of, you know, toilet bowl cleaner. You can use either the general name, or, you know, if you have a specific one that you use, you can put that there. Like I said, if you use alternatives, so if you have a lot of greener, environmentally friendly, you know, list those and discuss that. This does tend to be the assignment that students kind of don't go as in depth on, and because, you know, we're in week 6 now and people are getting tired, please don't do that. Like, don't put minimal effort in on this, because since we're in a later week, this is when the grades start really mattering. If you maybe stumbled a little bit in the first few weeks and didn't score as well, like, this assignment can really help pull you back up. Likewise, if you're doing really well and you decide not to put as much effort in on this assignment, it can knock your grade down. So I know everybody's getting tired and kind of worn out, but you got to push through and just make sure you're putting in your best effort on this, and that you're not kind of doing the bare minimum, because for some reason this assignment tends to be the one that, you know, I might only see like 2 things listed whenever I know, like I said, the typical household for, you know, these categories is going to have 3 to 4 at least, for most places. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing your journal assignments.